Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly tarot reading. I'm Ashley Rose and this is your monthly tarot reading for February 2022. This reading is for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So anytime throughout this month, throughout this year, you want to check it out, you want to go see what your moon sign has to say, I'm here for you. In this reading, we are going to be pulling 7 cards for the overview of our month, an oracle card, 3 cards for our love life, 3 to clarify, and we will end it with an affirmation. Happy end of Mercury retrograde. Aren't we excited? Ooh. Okay, present in your reading. I love this. It's the last couple days at the beginning of February. We have till February 4th where we're in Mercury retrograde, and there's a shadow period, but this retrograde really came to help us reshape our perspective on life, the way that, maybe we've been holding ourselves back from our desires, our wants. Maybe we've been in the way of getting what we really want. And so it helped us kind of broaden our view. I kept saying it was like the hermit and, taking that time to go within, to reflect, to recharge, to reconnect to what we really want, what we really came here to do, and what we want to see in our lives. And so I feel like coming out of these last few days of retrograde really helped us kind of clear up that vision for what we see. We came into 2022 and we could see all these possibilities that were arising, but we were just very unsure on how to make that happen. But now coming out of it, we're going to know how to go forward and what we need to do. So it's very exciting. We're in Aquarius season, so we are expanding our thoughts. It's an air sign, so you should feel very kind of I wouldn't say at home, but comfortable here because you're communicating your ideas, you're expanding the way that we think, we're allowing ourselves to kind of come out authentically, kind of a little weird, and share the parts of us that maybe we're a little bit nervous to share before. So it's really exciting time. We got one more here. Okay. We take this, but we have, what's that? Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands in reverse. I love that. So balance in the way that we're going through about our dreams, and we're not creating conflict anymore. We're freeing ourselves from that type of behavior, that energy. I love that. So back to Aquarius season. We're going to be expanding all month, expanding our ideas, expanding what inspires us, expanding what we want to create, what we want to bring in, our love for our creations, our love for ourselves, the opportunities that are around us. And then at the end of the month, we're going to finish up in Pisces season. And that's going to help us kind of dig deep to find out the reason why behind what we're wanting to do all these things for, or get in touch with, the emotion behind why we want to do it. And if we're coming from a place of fear, maybe that's not somewhere we want to go. But if it's coming from a place of authenticity and being honest with ourselves, a place of love and compassion for what we want to do, we're going to see a lot of rewards that way. It's also a time where dreams can be very vivid, get a little bit funky because we're a lot more in tune spiritually during my Pisces season. So connect to yourself. If you're having moments of, just being unsure, it's a really great time and a really awesome opportunity to tune back in to what you want, or tune back into what your inner self is telling you what to do, your higher self. You are air signs, and I feel like you kind of have a straight line of communication for that. The messages that you receive most likely always come, most likely are coming from your higher self. So it's a really exciting time. Ooh, yes. Sorry. It's really, yes. Tune into your heart. Open that part up to you and allow, Gemini is the lovers in the major arcana, right? And so it's 2 opposites coming together, and you have these 2 opposite sides of you, and you're like the twins, right? And it's learning how to merge the gap between that, how to breathe the bridge and allow what you want authentically to come out. That's why sometimes I feel like it can feel chaotic to be a Gemini, or Geminis feel chaotic to other people because a lot of us don't understand is that there's a twin inside of you, right? And it's your higher self and your ego, and that's what you're learning how to do. That's what you're learning how to evolve, is how, you let your higher self take, front and center. And it's okay. We all have an ego, but that's just, I feel like, what Geminis are working through in their specific part of their soul evolution. And it's just an opportunity to, again, connect with ourselves spiritually. Oh, I'm really excited. I just want to get into this reading. Oh my God. As you should. Yeah. Yeah. And Miss Heidi is coming to say hey because she wants to be a part of this reading. Oh, I love that. You have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom for your love reading and for your overview. So anything that comes, and we have the Page of Swords. So we're using our voice in a new way. There's a new journey with how we're communicating what we see, what we feel, our ideas for our life. And the Two of Pentacles at the bottom for both our love and, you know, just the overview is like we can handle anything that comes our way. We are stable, we are grounded, we can make it happen because we have that strong connection within ourselves. And even here, like the Roman number 2 looks like symbol for Gemini, right? So it's you. This connection with yourself is so strong this month. We start off the month with the Empress. Love her. She's about new beginnings, birthing new ideas, communicating what you really want to have in this world, communicating what you love so you can build something that you love so that you can share it with other people that you love and appreciate and value as well. We have this symbol for Venus here, and it's gonna be really important this month for you to really open your heart and allow that to be the space where you lead from, right? I mean, we're air signs, so we're used to kind of using our mind and our intellect to get us through, but we're kind of at this point where we're done intellectualizing everything and we need to kind of go off feeling, which is going to feel a little uncomfortable and going to feel a little bit weird, but that, you know, this time to learn how to let your heart have a voice is going to be super important for you, strengthening what you want to bring in, what you want to come in. There could be some things that we haven't understood yet, why we haven't received them, but it's this like little missing link that leads the way, because there's this little river behind here, and that's like go with the flow. That's your intuition. In times where you're, you know, overwhelmed or concerned or just not sure if you're going the right way, tune back into your intuition, tune back into your heart, and allow that to be what creates this beauty in your life, right? Because the Empress sitting here, she's sitting here comfortably. She's sitting on a throne of her creativity, her inspiration, and her desires, and because she's created from that place, not a place of, you know, it's like I've found like authentic desires. It's not a place to have like material possessions or to have like a false sense of security. This is like a pure place of creativity and desire, right? So maybe we are desiring, you know, a stable home environment, a romantic relationship that feels really good, because we have the Lovers coming in after the Empress. And it's 3 and 6, and 3 and 6 are in harmony with each other. So, and they're about love and luck, and again, new beginnings and finding peace and balance in our life, and also a temporary opportunity. So we have a big opportunity this month to bring this love in that we've been waiting for. This is also choices, decisions, opportunities that we have coming in that are being brought to us because we are listening to ourselves in a different way. This is like this divine intervention, and look at all this yellow behind us. And that's like because we are allowing our solar plexus, our source, what lights us up, what fuels us to be where we're getting our inspiration and our desire, not, you know, our fears, not our insecurities to lead our desires, but we're allowing, you know, who we really are and what we really want to be. We can have these things. And it's like two people coming together, or you coming together with yourself. That's why I said you're present in your reading, because here you are coming together for, you know, connection into like, for like a greater goal of helping. So you help each other, right? So this could be an earth sign coming in, also another air sign, because we have pentacles and swords present in our reading. You're going to see that. So pay attention, be open to what comes in, because you have the opportunity to really love something good here. We have the Knight of Pentacles afterwards. And when we're talking about our work and what we desire, what we really want to do in our life, the Knights are known for extremes. And so the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups are like extreme in a way where like they're not acting out, they're waiting for the call. And the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands are like just going after it. Just, I'm ready, here I go. I am like, you know, they're step up from the page and they're right under the king, but they're so excited that they just want to serve the king, right? So they're like, I'm going. With this page of Pentacles, or get my words mixed up. This Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We're not waiting for, you know, the call, the message, the answer to be received, we understand that it's time to move forward. And we're moving forward with love, we're moving forward with certainty, we're moving forward with comfort, with stability that we've built already in ourselves. And it's this really awesome moment where we can move ourselves into the life that we see for ourselves. But in the middle of our reading, and I want to say that there's so much yellow in this card, there's a lot of happiness, and it's important to remind ourselves of that and stay grounded in that throughout this month, because there will be things that come up that kind of, I feel like they're just coming up to test us, to test, like, you know, to really kind of put our actions where our mouth is, right? Where we can talk the talk, but are we ready to walk the walk? Are we really ready to have this, you know, this love and this abundance that we've been looking for? We're ready to make the move, but are we ready to kind of like transform maybe some thoughts, maybe some behaviors, some patterns of thinking that just aren't working anymore? We have, because in the middle of the reading, we have the Ten of Swords. And I actually think this is actually very beautiful to what your month is going to be, because with it being in the middle, it's like this point of surrender, because everything bad that has happened has happened. And you're at this point of like, okay, I have to start over. Heidi agrees. So, hey. What are you barking at? Lay down. She never barks. So yes, she agrees. It is this point of surrender, kind of like a wake up. I would like to say that, because she startled me in almost like a wake up call, because there's this sitting right in front of us, but we have stuff that we are still allowing ourselves to be bogged down by, right? We're like, everything that could possibly stab us in the back has stabbed us in the back, and that's okay. Like, everything is fine though. Like, pick ourselves up, take these swords out of our back and move forward, because you're at this crossroads in life where you can move forward and have all of these things that you really want, or we can get stuck in the same cycle. It's your choice, right? We have the choice this month to do that. But everything that has happened to you does not mean that you have failed and that is a detriment and that you can't move forward. This is the opportunity to grow, to evolve, to take your mistakes and use them as lessons and be what picks you up. Because after that, we have the Knight of Swords, and I feel like this Knight of Swords is coming in to save you and protect you, and it's like, I see you, buddy, here I come type of deal. But it's also this opportunity to transform the way that you're thinking, right? Transform the way that you're seeing these obstacles, these things that you feel like have held you back, and see them as an opportunity to move and grow, as a catalyst for change. Because ultimately this Knight of Swords here is meant for transformation. It's like kind of cutting through the bullshit of what we put up in our life, that we've hidden behind this wall of like, oh, I can't do this because of that. You know, like, there's no more of that anymore. We're surrendering to that, and we're going forward a new way, because our desires, look at, he's got this red cape on, and that's all about your desires. Your desires are leading the way, and they're telling you it's time to transform, you know, the way that we were thinking about life, the way that we were looking at our life, the way that we were communicating with our life, the way that we were, you know, finding that inspiration. It's time for us to change a little bit. And so pay attention. I will say, you know, be careful, because I said nights are known for extremes. To maybe watch your, I wouldn't say your temper, maybe your temperament this month, because it's going to feel uncomfy to have to do this, to look at these things and to let them go. But don't take it out on other people. Don't get mad if you feel yourself getting frustrated, angry, or overwhelmed. Take this as an opportunity to find some grounding and, you know, just communicate with yourself where you're feeling tied up, where you're feeling stuck. Because it's like, this happens, I feel like something comes in the middle of the month, but everything's pointing. Where are we at? We're like this, sorry. Where you're feeling stuck and tied down, because even here, it's just her that's keeping herself here, and it's you that's keeping yourself down here. You can get yourself up, and this night is coming to help you get yourself up. 8 is the number for strength. So use your strength, use the confidence that you have in this world, use the confidence that you have in the way that you speak and the way that you use your voice to help yourself through this, because you can do it. You can take these ties out from around you, and you can walk forward and be free. You can take the blindfold off and look at what you actually have in front of you. This is like a reality check. but it's okay. It's necessary because you have great things that you're bringing and building in with the Queen of Wands here at the end. She's coming to help you tune back in to your energy, to find this inspiration, to be creative, to use, your creativity in a way that best serves you. And she's holding this sunflower in her hand, and that's like pointing herself at what nourishes her, changing her focus from looking at all these things that have kept us down in the past. Yes, we've been in bad relationships. Yes, that was a terrible environment for us to work in. Yes, our mom and dad maybe didn't listen to us when we were younger. Maybe our car broke down and we have a flat tire 100%, but we have opportunity to bring light to the situation and change the way we used to go about it. And it's really important, and it's so beautiful to have this month, because even like this, all this yellow helps us get back in touch with it, right? Like, look at, they're together. Come on. So also pay attention to fire signs that come into your life this month. Pay attention to Sagittarius. That's your sister sign. Aries, Leo as well. They're going to have some really good things to bring you, and help you embody this energy of what it means to be a creator in your life. I love this Empress, and I love how we start with the Empress and we end with the Queen of Wands, because you really do. You have the support, you have the abundance, you have the capability and the ability to do these things, and you have the experience. This was experience that taught you how to be this. So turn that frown upside down and allow the universe to show you what you need to do, right? Because even here at the bottom, we have the Page of Swords, 100%. The way that we are learning new ways of thinking, new patterns, and we're evolving. That's really exciting. But we have to tune into our heart, and we have to listen to what we really want and allow our joy to be a part of this decision-making process, because joy is not a part here. This is fear, this is insecurity, and we're leaving this behind. I love how I started this talking about like the twin and the both sides of us, because it is like, this is our higher self and this is our ego, and we have the opportunity to choose what side we want to sit on. But ultimately, you choose this one, and that's really exciting. We're gonna get inspired to do this, to do something that really lights us up on the inside. So I love it. Our oracle card is Inner Temple, Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Yes, tune into your heart. Look at this, like, again, these two people, twins, is this, I love it. But look at this doorway. Again, you have a doorway to move forward when you're connected to your heart. I want to read this one for us. Inner Temple. You tune into the portal of your heart. You are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart, to incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm, to develop a daily practice where you fill your well up and spend time with your soul. All the answers to your questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time in each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you, so the more time you spend with it and show it up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn, and you are being called to go deeper into your soul growth and to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being condemned for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud they are of you, and the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career path, your guides want you to turn your focus toward devotion and this prayer. Please use me in the way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. Stop. 100%. Everything I just said is literally just like amplified it. Yes, you are being a student right now, and you are learning how to do this to connect with yourself on a spiritual level. And I love air signs because it is, you're like this connection already to your soul. So why not use that instead of getting stuck up with all this stuff? This literally, where did it say? It was like, it said crossroads somewhere. But what I said, journaling, meditating, a routine that keeps you tuned into you. Super important. All right, now we're gonna get into our love reading. We have heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with one another, the Seven of Wands in reverse, flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others, Three of Cups, children, your love life is being affected by children, the Three of Swords. So I don't feel like with this energy, even with the Lovers coming in, it could be like a fire, air sign. But I don't feel like we're necessarily getting into something deep this month. It's really more just like you taking a journey and learning how to listen to yourself, right? Because you have these hard conversations with the Seven of Wands, and it is coming with ease, and you're having fun, and you're flirting, and you're celebrating with others. And the traumas from your past, I feel like from your childhood, you know, you're working through those. But you can kind of handle anything that comes your way, especially with this Two of Pentacles being here at the bottom. But it's really more just like having fun. If somebody's coming in your life this month, have fun with them. Don't make it serious. You know, you're making a big change, a big crossroad, and there could be somebody coming along to support you, and just allow it to be that, and allow it to, grow in its own, and don't put so much pressure on it right away. We're going to move into our affirmation. If you would like to know more about me and what I have going on, you can go to ashleyrose.com. Follow me on Instagram as well. That's Ashley Rose Tarot. And the links are in the description for that. We have, the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. Yes. Oh, and I love that it's dark like that, because I feel like it looks like this. And in this card is asking you to tune in, to surrender, to let go, and allow the universe to deliver what you want. Okay? Look, it's like, oh, I love that little, I love the little apple on the tree, because it's also reminding me of Adam and Eve here. Eve like grabbing the apple. Oh, I love that. It's going to be a little uncomfy, but you could do it, because it's ultimately going to help you grow and flourish in ways that you could see but didn't maybe think were actually possible. But I love this. So tune in to you, open your heart, and be appreciative for where you are and where you're going, because it's a really good place. Okay? I love you guys. Have a great February, Gemini, and I will catch you on the Daily Tarot readings.